Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on BallySpring. So it's still December today and it's the best month of the year to be selling crops most of the time, so we'll have a look at the crops we've got in storage and hopefully get some stuff sold today. It'd be nice to have the money. I know we did make quite a lot of money last time on selling the silage. Still got a few bales on the trailer left, which I haven't sold yet, but yeah, we've got 136,200 in the bank. Hopefully get a bit more than that today. And sell these crops. Not an awful lot to sell, but it'll all help. Not so much the mustard, I don't think, but certainly the peas that we harvested are worth quite a bit. So I'll just back under the. I assume. Actually, I don't actually know where we fill up from. I assume it's in here. Let's just have a look. My guess is you have to back into here, which is going to be a bit interesting. Yeah, I see. So, yeah, let's see if we can do this then. Probably go the other way first and then reverse around the corner. This will test my reversing skills out a bit. It's not too easy, this. This yard is so tight. We are probably going to do some more yard modifications today. I know a few of you have made some suggestions, which is quite good. I like the sound of some of the things your ideas you're coming up with, so that's good. Have a go at doing that in a bit. We may change this area, I'm not sure. It's not too hard to get under here, but it's not exactly easy either. So, what should we do first? Mustard's first on the list, so we'll do the mustard first. It's not filling, I'm assuming I'm too far away. Let's see if we can get a bit closer. There we go. So we'll fill up the mustard, and then while that's doing that, we'll have a look at the price. So yeah, December, good month. November and December for mustard seem to be the two best months. And the best price is at the sell everything for a change. So everything's going to be there, I think. I'll just tag it. I think I know where it is. Yeah, down the hill to there. Yeah. So we're loaded. Only 43% of the trailer, and it's not worth a lot. So it's not going to be an amazing amount of money, this, but help a bit. Amazingly, this is from our bigger field as well. So out of the whole field, this massive field that we harvested, 10,000 litres. Not very good, really. Thanks for your ideas on the weed problem in the grass fields. A lot of you said just re-drill it with new grass, and that should fix it. I sort of didn't really get to the bottom of why it wasn't killing them. Somebody said that it was because the grass was already ready to harvest, even though it wasn't at the maximum growth stage, I don't think. It seems you can only kill the weeds when the grass is not ready to harvest, which is in its first growth stage. But at that stage, the weeds aren't there, so well, I couldn't see them anyway. So I don't know. It's a bit weird that I've never known a map before where the weeds grow in the grass field like we do here. So it's a bit strange. I may just re-drill the fields. That'll fix it, hopefully. So I'll just I'll make my way over to the sell point, and I'll rejoin you at the sell point. Okay, here we are, just turning towards the sell point now. Here it is on the right. So I'll do the usual thing. Oops, I try not to hit that. Front loader's a bit low. Yes, I'll spin around the yard and then reverse into the sell point. Just noticed there's a collectible down there. So, like I said, I'm not going to go looking for them, but if I do see them, I will pick them up. Just because why not, really? It's just extra money. I'm not going to waste time looking for them there, like I say. So just sell this first, and I'll collect that collectible on the floor there. So this is fairly underwhelming. 8,800, so, well, 9,000 in total, that. And then another 1,000 for this. Go. So 146,000 now in the bank, which isn't too bad. Don't know how much land is on this map. Might be enough to buy some more land. Don't particularly need a new tractor at the moment. We've got 2 tractors, which is really enough, I think, at the moment for what we've got. Especially as one of them is a big tractor, so that's quite a decent sized tractor for a starting tractor, really. Normally on most of the series I do, we start off with pretty small equipment, so starting off with a Fendt Challenger is a decent decent starting point. Anyway, back up to the yard and we'll get the next crop loaded into the trailer. Here we are, ready for the next load. Just coming into the yard, do my reversing manoeuvre again, back around the corner. You can look at these grass fields, they are a mess. Okay, so back around this corner again, get a bit closer this time to the building so it fills up. There we go. And then there'll be peas this time. There's certainly a lot of crops on this map. Looking for peas. There we go. Filled with peas. We've got even less peas, but they are worth more. So we should end up with more money after this. I'll just check the sell point again to make sure it's still to sell everything. Where are we? Peas. Sell everything 6. Oh, it's not. It's a different sell point. Only just though. So it's BallySpring Garage. So where's that? Let's have a look. Tag place. That's down this way. So we've got to come the other way out the yard, down this road, and it's there on the corner. Should be able to find it. I've got it tagged anyway, so we'll see where it is on the marker. So yeah, we'll head down to there and get the peas sold. Unfortunately, we've still got this flickering problem. I have been trying to research it, and I've sort of looked at what the people are saying. A lot of people just said set the visual month to a different month, but we are playing with seasons, so that wouldn't really work. If I set it to July and it's actually December, it's going to look a bit weird. I don't know why it does it. It hasn't really done it much recently until just now. Last few episodes it's been doing it. Oh, we've got this really bad corner. I've never turned this way out with the trailer before, I don't think, so I'm going to have to go that way, and then I'm going to do here. I'm going to get myself stuck, I think. I'll have to spin around in this field and then come back the other way. Anyway, yeah, back to the flickering. I was looking at some forums and stuff as well, and some people said it was the anti-aliasing. I've been messing with those settings, I've been changing that, and that's made no difference, it seems. So, I don't know. I'm not quite sure. The other thing I could try, actually, I did try it once, it didn't make it, but a few people have mentioned it, so I'll try it again, is delete the shader cache in the documents folder, and then reload the game, and maybe that might fix it. It's strange. It's obviously been a problem with the game ever since it was released, and it's not a permanent problem. It does seem to disappear eventually, but when it does do it, it's very annoying. Been like it for a few episodes now, so I'm hoping it's not going to last too much longer, but we'll have to see. Anyway, let's continue round to the sell point. So going down this road, then turn left at the end of here, and then left again onto the main road, and then it's round the bend. We've only got 38% of a load in the trailer, so not very much, although the tractor's struggling on that hill. Could do with a more powerful tractor. Well, we have got the, like I say, the tracked vent, but we could do the karting with that tractor. It's a bit unusual, but we could use it. Right, so left here, and then left at the stop sign, and then you see the sell point down there, that with the white shed. So it's my first time going this way, so I'll keep you rolling, keep the camera rolling for this, just to show you this area of the map if you haven't already seen it. I know it's been out a while, this map now, so I'm sure most of you are familiar with it if you're playing on UK-based maps or European maps, but it's the first time I play on the map, so it's all new to me. Do we go through the barrier? Will it lift up? Yes, it does. And it looks like the sell point is in the shed. There we go. So I'll back into here and then sell the peas. How much will we get for the peas? There we go, 24,000 plus 597. So yeah, that's much better, much better than the mustard. That mustard was very disappointing. Actually, I knew it was going to be when I was harvesting it, so I checked the prices. But yeah, that was not good at all. Not really worth harvesting for that sort of money. Don't think I'll be growing mustard again. Might be alright as just a break crop or cover crop over winter. I don't know whether it would work for that. I know that you can get something similar as a sort of natural fertiliser crop, but yeah, it's not a very profitable crop to grow, that's for sure. Anyway, I'll head back up to the yard. Okay, we're back at the yard again, so I'll put the trailer away now. Won't be needing that again, I don't think, at least for now. So I'll park this up where I got it from. Put it next to the lime spreader there. Back again. It's quite a tight turn again. There we go. And I think next job will be to do some yard modifications, because there's a few things I want to do, and I think I'd like to get some animals. Probably start with some cows, since we've got the silage bales already. Oh, the other thing a lot of people liked was the fact that I removed the fences, and I think a few of you said this fence here between the two grass fields should just be removed completely, because then I can just mow both fields together rather than to go around and just mess about really. So it's a lot easier if you just join the two fields together. So I'll just hide all of this fence, just totally take it out, and then we've got one big, well, biggish grass field. So that's all the fence gone now, so that's all one field, which will make it a lot easier. So is this ready to mow again? Well, it's very hard to see. All I can see is a lot of weeds. But we might be able to get another cut of grass out of that, even though it's December, which is a bit weird. But I'm not sure. It says growing. I don't really understand why we can't spray the weeds. It's weird that's confusing me. Anyway, the other thing, which I do agree with, is this shed here. A lot of you commented on this shed being a bit weird. It's in a funny place, and it's just awkward to get into. So I think I might get rid of this shed and possibly replace it with a cow shed. Put the cows in that corner, facing the other way around obviously, so you know, we'll drive around them and fill them up from the front, feed them from the front. I'll put the sprayer in this shed here. We have got plenty of storage sheds at the moment for what we've got, so I don't think we'll miss that shed, and we can always build something else in the future. A few of the comments were just to turn it around, but that would mean selling it and then rebuying it, which would cost money, and it's a bit of a waste of money really. So I think if I'm going to get rid of it, I'm going to just replace it with something different. It's also, yeah, it's all flat here as far as I can see, so we should be able to build on it quite easily. You see, it's just not a very easy place to have a shed for machinery. It's very awkward. If I put the front loader up, I'll get more of a turn, but it's still awkward. There is this shed around the back, which we can use for storing machinery in, where it's a bit out of the way. It's not in the best position, because you can't see what's in it when you drive past, so it's easy to lose equipment. Put it in there and then forget it's in there. I did put something in there before and forgot it was in there. I think it's empty at the moment. Yes, it is. But if there's enough stuff stored in here, I'll obviously remember it's in there, because I'll be visiting the shed quite often for stuff, so I'll know what's in there. So the mowers are going to have to go in there as well. It's unfortunate that the one that's going is the one with the most of the equipment in it. It means moving everything, pretty much. It's already going dark as well, because it's only December, so it's 4 o'clock and it's going dark. Right, it's the front mower and then just the back mower, and then we can get rid of the shed, and then I'll probably build a cow shed there. We don't have really any of the equipment we need for doing the cows. All we've got is some silage bales, which is not perfect. We obviously do need some more stuff to be able to run a cow farm, but at least if we have the shed, we might be able to get the cows today. I can just feed them silage. It's not perfect, but it would be better than nothing. And then once we've got some hay, we can do TMR. We haven't got any straw either, but that can come in the future. So I'll drop the front one off, and then drop the back one next to it, or in front of it. This is a bit of a tight area. It's all, the whole yard is tight really, but it's not too bad. It's doable. And it's realistic. Of course, real life farms, certainly in the UK and Ireland, they are all, a lot of them are very tight yards, especially the older ones. Okay, so now for some construction work. Right, so this is the shed that's going to be going. So I'll sell that. We get 5,100 for that, so we'll sell that. And now it's a massive area. I've got a huge yard now. But what I will do is I'm going to put, I think this special BallySpring mod, so it's designed for this map. Hopefully it'll fit there. It's probably going to be a bit close, but I think we'll get it in just about. I don't want to restrict the access though too much. I've got this slurry pit thing on the side, which is probably going to go over the side a bit. I can't see both sides at the same time very easily, but I think that's okay there. I think that'll work there, hopefully. So let's build that there. Yeah, it's not exactly perfect because that's gone over the edge, but we can still access it. And then around this side we've got space to get through still. Hopefully it hasn't made a mess of the road. Might change the levels of it. I think it's okay. So yeah, let's do some landscaping. Can we find this texture? I forget whether we can get the texture or not. I think I used a different one last time. Doesn't seem to have the exact same one that we've got on the ground. So that's a bit of a shame. It's like rock. No, not that. Oh dear. Well, is that one? Oh, there we go. Can get it. So that looks a bit neater having it done properly. There we go. So now we've got a cow shed, but we haven't got any cows yet, or any other equipment for the cows. So we'll need to get that before we do much else. It's also going dark, so I think what I'll do, I'll rest until the morning, or just speed up time, because I don't know where the farmhouse is. It's somewhere, it's nowhere near here, so I'll just skip time until the morning, and then we'll continue. So it's now the next morning, just skip time. So let's go and have a look at our new cow shed that we've built. So this is for the slurry area, this, when we get it, and then obviously that's where you feed it. It's very similar to all the other cow sheds I've been using recently. And then that's where you fill the milk, and this is the buy button for buying the cows. So let's have a look. Looks like it's a lot more complicated actually than normal. Much more realistic though, of course. So you obviously get your beef cows and your dairy cows. And I think I'm tempted by these Jersey cows actually, because Jersey milk's very nice. But they're not cheap at all. Very, very expensive actually for a mature cow. 4,000 plus each. And they only start producing milk from 27 months. So these will start producing milk straight away. But if you go for these, only 18 months old, so they won't start producing milk for a while. There's, and even there, nearly 2,000 each. So, what do we do? It's it's double the price. Obviously, you can go for the calves, but they're going to be even longer, and they're still 1,000 each. Going to be waiting a long time if we go for these. They are a lot cheaper, but we're going to be not producing anything, which is going to be costing us money for a long time. So which ones do we go for? Difficult to know. Obviously there are cheaper breeds we could probably go for, and they're all the same price, aren't they? So let's go for some of the cheaper ones for a start, because otherwise we're probably not going to have any money left. If we bought 10, look, how many, even at the cheaper ones, if we bought 10, it's 19,000. That's a lot of money. I'll buy 10 for a start. I'll buy 10. Then we've got some. So here we are. Wow, they are, yeah, much more realistic. Got their ear tags in and everything. With their numbers. That's very good. A lot of attention to detail on this map. It's very nice. So they're going to need feeding. We haven't, of course, got much. We've just got the silage bales. I know it's January, but we might be able to cut the grass for some hay. It's a bit weird doing it in January, but it might be possible to do in the game. Obviously not in real life. I'm not sure. A weed patch. I'm not sure. I don't know. It doesn't look very good at all, but I could always try it. But I think first I'll just look at the what's in the sale. Nothing much. Not for us anyway. So cow animals. We need a mixing wagon. So nothing too expensive. Oh, unless I go for one of those static ones, but then I will need hay and straw for them. Whereas with these portable ones, you can just use hay and silage. You don't need the straw as well. Anything cheaper? 20. Oh, that one's 18 or 30 for that one. That one probably is a good one. 30,000. That's a bit more manageable. So I'll go for that one, I think. Yeah, we'll buy that. And then we go and collect from the store. So I'll head down to the store now and go and pick up our new mixing wagon. Okay, so here we are, and here's our new feed mixer. Just get hitched up to that. Although, actually, as I'm here, I can buy some hay bales just in case we can't cut the grass yet until the spring. Maybe it's just worth buying a couple of hay bales. I'm not sure how many we'll need for this size of mixer. I'll just buy one for a start just to see how much that fills us up. So we will need one. I haven't got my bale spike with me, so I'll just do this. Sorry for the realism. Let's just see how much that fills the thing up for. Right, it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be quite a lot, I think. Hopefully not too much. Right, 44%. Hopefully that's not too much. I'm glad I didn't buy any more than one bale, because that's filled it quite a bit. 8,000 litres in that bale. So now I'll drive back up to the farm, and then we'll put one of the silage bales in, if they're fermented, of course. Probably should have done by now. I'll have to double check that. And then we can just feed our cows so they don't die. Then yeah, that'd be good. Productive cow farm. Of course they won't be producing milk for a while yet though, which is a shame. Okay, back at the cow farm now, the yard, and we'll just get these get the silage bale put in here if it's ready. Hopefully it is. Just drop that off. Where that one? Right, let's have a look. Are these ready? Yes, they are. That's good. So we can feed the cows today, which is nice. So they won't want to be without any food. I assume this cow barn shed can, it gives them water automatically, I assume. I don't know for sure. Let's check that. We actually don't have a bale spike, we only have this grab. We should get a spike or a pallet fork or something so we can lift them more easily. Is that going to fill it? Should be able to see. Can we see it? Not anymore. Some of them you can. No, we need another one. So let's get another bale. This will probably be too much for it, but at least we should have the right amount in there. It'll be full. Also could do with the real weight on this tractor because it's really heavy for it. One bale, it's just making it tip up. Right, what's that then? C. Full? Yes, it is full. Right, so now we can feed the cows. So I have to go in front of the shed here by the feed trigger, hopefully that'll work. Yep. That's coming out the wrong side. Never mind, I'll change that in a minute. You can change the side usually when it's not loading. I'll do it now. Tip side, so we want to be on tip side right. Now I'll come out this side, there we go. So that'll keep them alive and happy. I'll just check the animal page to see if they need water and stuff as well. Wow, they're going to need a lot, aren't they? It's still showing on red, even though they've got all this in there. It doesn't look like they need water though, which is good. So 100% effectiveness for the TMR, so that's what we're putting in, so that should be good. They should be full productivity. But yeah, that's empty, and wow. That's a high capacity cow barn. That's amazing. There's only 10 animals, and that 19,000 litres is only on that. I hope they're not going to consume it that quickly. I don't know how fast that's going to take them to eat 19,000 litres of feed. But we're going to be in trouble if they eat that in less than a few days. I'm sure normally on a cow barn that would be sort of half full by now, or certainly quarter full. And it usually takes them about 2 or 3 days to finish it all. But what we can do is put some more silage in, but we haven't got any more hay, so I'll either have to go and buy some more, or have to try and mow the grass and see if it will allow us to make some hay. But I'm not sure whether it will in January. It wouldn't be very realistic to do that, but there's a chance that the game will let you do it, I don't know. But like I say, I am playing with seasons on, so it probably won't. I'll just put one bale in for now, because we will need to put some hay in there. But I think that's probably all I can do for today. I will next time we'll try out mowing the grass fields and see how that goes. But yeah, I think that'll probably do for today's episode. Got quite a lot done though. We've got all the seed crops sold, and we've got the yard changed a bit. Got a new cow shed, which is nice, and we've got some cows, our first animals. So I'm very pleased about that. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you again in the next one.